Okay, I'm back on the breaking news of Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle passing in their Brentwood, California home. Now, I have the LAPD press conference, and let me forewarn you, you're going to be frustrated listening to this press conference because, to be honest, I don't know why they held a press conference or why their media relations person said, green light, let's go out there and hold a press conference and say absolutely nothing, because that's felt like what this was. Kudos, though, to the press that was there because they were on them asking the questions. And when they were even asked at one point, did they answer your question? The reporter's like, no, and followed up with more. So that is the type of press coverage that I like to see. That's great journalistic reporting. Ask the questions. If it's not answered, ask again or ask another way. Let me sum it up in a quote from this press conference that happened at the end, because a lot of it, they essentially say that they can't say there's a homicide. They won't give the names of the people who passed in the home, which is contradictory to the fact that the mayor of LA has already made a statement on social media. Governor Gavin Newsom already has made a statement on social media. The family of Rob and Michelle has already released a statement, which I will read you that. The family made a statement saying, quote, "It is with profound sorrow that we announce the tragic passing of Michelle and Rob Reiner. We are heartbroken by this sudden loss, and we ask for privacy during this unbelievably difficult time." The family has come out and verified and confirmed it, and the LAPD wants to stand there and not even give names. They really wouldn't go into anything because they said they're following the legal standards, they're getting a search warrant, et cetera, asking about having a suspect in custody or somebody detained for questioning. They're saying no. When pressed further about, is the area of Brentwood safe? Is that community safe? And the homes around them, they just simply kind of were going about, well, we have plenty of police here looking in the area. When pressed further of, are they searching for a suspect in the area then if they don't have anyone, if they're not speaking to anybody? They said, no, they're not looking for anyone. So honestly, this press conference was just like a whole bunch of contradictions. And back to that thing that I was going to quote of what came out of it, that is just like, you've got to be kidding me. A reporter asked at the end of this press conference, because you can tell the frustration was there, was, so what are we calling this? The LAPD responds with, we're calling it a death investigation. The reporter then asks again, so why is robbery homicide investigating it? LAPD responds, because it's a homicide. Y'all. Honestly, the chief for this case needs more media training. Two, media relations should have never held a live press conference. You should have released a statement and set a time for tomorrow to hold an actual physical press conference where you answered questions that you could actually answer questions, because this felt pointless and more frustrating, especially considering that information they would not answer is already out there and verified by a family. Anyway, that's just my little forewarning on this. But here is the press conference so you can see, and I'm sure that tomorrow we will have some more information on this. So without further ado, here's the press conference that just occurred outside of the home in Brentwood.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I'm Deputy Chief Alan Hamilton. I'm the Chief of Detectives for the Los Angeles Police Department. I'm going to give a brief statement, and then we're going to address any questions that we can. I understand there are going to be questions regarding what occurred here tonight. I will not be able to provide information in a lot of areas that questions may be getting asked, but I'll do the best I can. So at approximately 3:40 this afternoon, Los Angeles police officers, along with the Los Angeles City Fire Department, responded to the 200 block of Chadbourne Avenue here in the city of Brentwood. Upon arrival, they determined that there were two deceased individuals inside of the residence. The Los Angeles Police Department is now conducting an investigation at this residence here on Chadbourne, and that investigation will continue over the coming days. We will not be releasing any information regarding who was found deceased in the residence, because that will be done by the Los Angeles County Coroner's Office. So if there are any inquiries regarding the identity of the individuals that are deceased inside of the residence, that information will come from the LA County Coroner's Office. The current death investigation that is being conducted by the Los Angeles Police Department is going to be handled by the Homicide Special Section of Robbery Homicide Division of the Los Angeles Police Department. That investigation will move forward through the night, and tomorrow morning we will probably have additional information regarding what occurred here on Chadbourne and our investigation moving forward. We will not be releasing any further information regarding the investigation that is occurring here in Brentwood tonight. Our detectives will be responding along with our Forensic Science Division and our Technical Investigation Division investigators to conduct a full crime scene investigation and determine the appropriateness of the investigation moving forward. At this time, the Los Angeles Police Department is not seeking anyone as a suspect or as a person of interest or in any other manner, and we will not be doing that until we conduct our investigation and we move forward. That's all I have right now at this early preliminary stage of this investigation. If you have questions that I can answer, I will answer them. I would just ask you, please, if we do not have the ability to answer the questions, that you remain patient over the coming hours and over the coming days. Starting tomorrow morning, we will be responding and providing additional information as it becomes publicly available. Pete.
Do we know who actually made the call that brought fire department and police officers here? Has that person known? Can you release who it was?
So we understand that the person reporting was here at the location. We're not going to release any information regarding the identity of that individual at this time.
We're being told that a family. We're being told that.
Hold on. One at a time, please.
We're being told that a family member is being interviewed in connection to these deaths. Can you confirm that? And is that family member being cooperative?
There are going to be many family members interviewed. I'm not going to confirm whether someone's being interviewed at this time or not. We're going to try and speak to every family member that we can to get to the facts of this investigation.
Chief, why are you not looking for a suspect?
I'm sorry.
Chief, why are you not exactly looking for a suspect? Are you confident you know who did this?
We have not identified a suspect at this time.
Well, then shouldn't you be looking for one so these neighbors aren't worried about their own lives and their own safety?
Yeah, so at this time, after we determine, so I need everyone to understand something. In order to comply with the legal process, before we do anything here, we have to get a search warrant because there are issues regarding standing at this residence. So as long as those legal requirements are met, we can continue the investigation. Now, when I tell you that we have not identified a suspect, it doesn't mean that we're not working the case. We will not identify a suspect until that person is identified as a suspect and we're legally seeking them if there is a crime to be reported and if that person is a suspect in that crime. Hold on. Did that answer your question, sir?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
Has anyone been detained yet for questioning? Are you questioning people now that could be possible suspects and or a person or persons of interest?
Specifically to your first question, no one has been detained. Specifically to your second question, no one is being interviewed as a suspect.
What were the injuries?
We're not gonna so we're not gonna comment on the injuries at this time. That information will be coming forward in the coming days as it's publicly releasable. If it is part of the investigation and it is not publicly releasable, we will not be releasing it. Hold on. One at a time. Whoa. Hold on, one at a time. This gentleman is next.
Are your detectives inside the home right now, or are they getting access to the home right now as we speak?
We're waiting for the legal process to move forward. We have to obtain a search warrant for the residence. As soon as that is complied with, we will be conducting a full crime scene investigation on the interior and the exterior of the residence and the surrounding neighborhood.
Just to follow up, Deputy Chief, is there somebody from the family not allowing detectives inside the home right now?
That's inconsequential. We have to comply with the legal process. It doesn't matter whether the family allows us in or not. Hold on, ma'am. Have the family been notified of what? That an incident occurred here? I believe the family's aware.
In other words, why are you not releasing their names?
That's going to be the Los Angeles County Coroner that releases the information.
Chief, is this a homicide?
Ma'am, go ahead. Your question first.
Yes, is this a homicide?
At this time, it's a death investigation. Again, until we get inside and we make a determination, we can't call it anything. So we're going to conduct that We're going to conduct that investigation at the appropriate time. We will identify what kind of incident it is, and if it's determined to be a crime, we will seek the suspect, we will bring them to justice, and we will take them into
The
custody.
mayor has confirmed it's the Reiners. The mayor has already confirmed it's the Reiners. Can you
I-
tell us
I can't speak for the mayor, but I can't speak for the Los Angeles Police Department. The Los Angeles County Coroner will identify the decedents that are inside of the residence. And that will be, hold on, that will be the official notification and the official identification of the decedents inside of the residence.
Under what circumstances were the bodies discovered?
I'm not going to address that. Ma'am? Sure, there's a legal process whenever you're going to conduct an investigation at a crime scene in the state of California. There are certain requirements that you have to meet in order to conduct a thorough investigation. So you don't want to start a crime scene investigation and then have someone say, I need you guys to leave the residence right now. So we're going to, hold on, you asked a question, I'm going to answer. So we have to comply with the legal process. Once the warrant is signed and delivered, we will have access to the crime scene. We will conduct a full, thorough, impartial investigation. We will conduct additional investigations in the neighborhood around this area. And then with that information, we will go forward with the investigation, whether it is a death investigation or some other type of investigation. And I do want to be clear. Hold on. I want to be clear with one thing. Wherever we can be transparent and provide information to the public, we will release it as soon as we can.
Is there an understanding about when the decedents may have passed?
No. That's going to be determined by the coroner. The coroner's not here.
It's been about 6 hours since the first report. Why is it taking so long to gain access to charges?
I don't understand
Well,
the specific point of the question.
It's been 6 hours since police were first called.
Yeah. So, okay. So just to be clear, there's an initial investigation when the patrol officers arrive. When they make a determination that detectives are needed, they will back out. We will conduct a sweep of the area to make sure that it's safe. And then we will comply with the legal process, and then we move forward. I'm not giving you the exact timeline on that, but I'm telling you that it's moving forward. Pete, you had another question.
Yes, a twofold question. One, how soon do we anticipate getting a warrant where you're able to search the entire property, interior and exterior? Second, do we have an ETA on the coroner's arrival? And once they arrive and make an initial determination, will they be able to give you identification that you can then release?
We'll be obtaining the warrant in real time very shortly if we have not obtained it already. In terms of the coroner's ETA, I cannot tell you when their estimated time of arrival is. We're already in communication with the coroner's office.
But as far as the overall investigation is concerned, beyond the initial determination, we have two decedents inside. We really haven't done anything in the way of any kind of forensics on the death scene itself, right?
That's correct. We've only done preliminary investigation at this point.
Are the bodies still there at the house then?
No, okay, so nothing has occurred inside the house. The house is in the exact same state it was when the officers arrived, just to be clear.
Are we safe in Brentwood tonight?
I'm sorry?
Safe in Brentwood tonight, Chief?
I can't hear you.
Are we safe in Brentwood, the neighbors of the community?
Oh, are we safe in Brentwood? I'm sorry. Yeah, so we have officers here at the scene. We have officers in the area. We're not looking for anyone in the Brentwood area at this point. We're not looking for anyone because we're still working on that part of the investigation. Hold on. Someone over here had a question.
What can you say about the fact that it's been reported it was the son of the family?
I don't understand.
Rob Reiner's son is
But reported by who?
people?
Okay, I don't know. People magazine or people in the. I don't know anything about that. Yeah, that did not. Hold on. That did not come from the LAPD. Go ahead.
Deputy Chief, can you give us a sense of how many witnesses, if any, you guys have been able to talk to? Are there people you've been able to already touch base with who've been giving you useful information in terms of what unfolded inside that home?
So we've already been talking to the neighbors. We've already been canvassing the neighborhood and speaking to residents that live around this area. So that's part of our investigation. In terms of someone that may have information regarding what happened inside the residence, we're not going to release that information. That'll be part of the investigation.
Were there other family members living?
There's been no reports from the neighbors regarding hearing anything or seeing anything that we can release to the public.
Were there other family members living, residing inside the house besides Carl's wife?
I don't have that information.
Timeline of this murder.
We haven't established that yet. We will establish that soon, and then that'll be part of the investigation. The part that is publicly releasable, we will release. The cause of death will be released by the LA County coroner.
Are you looking into them being stabbed?
We're looking into getting the information from the LA County coroner when it's available. Somebody over here had a question. Yes, ma'am.
Did they say where in the home they were found?
We didn't say.
Were any weapons found at the scene?
We didn't say anything about weapons either.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thanks, everybody. We'll release.
Calling this a double homicide,
So
correct?
we're calling it a death investigation at this point. So just to be, Well, it's a homicide. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be flippant. Let me be specific. There was recently a change within the department. Robbery Homicide Division handles all homicides now in the city of Los Angeles. So I apologize. I didn't know if you knew that or not. All homicides occurring in the city of Los Angeles are now handled by Robbery Homicide Division as of the end of October. So we handle them all. Okay? All right. Thanks, everybody. The next update will be after tomorrow morning.
And you have a Spanish
Going to be here. We do not have a Spanish interpreter out here tonight. Tomorrow morning, is he going to be a professor?
Our media relations will inform you where it's going to be.
All right, thank you. If not, we'll give you out a statement. We'll put a statement out once it comes from Robert Thompson.